got your machine ready. Except, the pump might need to be rebuilt, man. I think we got some bad seals there. However, it's got good pressure, so if you don't mind the dripping water, we can let it wait, change the seals later, or if you want to go ahead and spend the money now, we'll go ahead and just rebuild the whole wet side of the pump. To this point, I've changed the oil in the pump, changed the oil in the motor, took the tank off, washed the tank out, dug the filter out of the bottom of the tank, put it back on the top, replaced the filter on the bottom of the tank, replaced the carburetor, all the carburetor gaskets, adjusted the spring, replaced the coil start, put new bolts in it, turned the tires around so you can actually get to the air stems, got them to 20 psi on each tire, adjusted the belt guard a little bit, replaced the unloader design. It didn't have a block to put it on, so I put it up here on the head of the pump, and got a quick connect, and then the bypass hose going back in like it was. It never fails, the exact size socket that you need to accomplish a mission, not where you left it. So it's very frustrating. That one appears to be in pretty decent shape. That one also appears to be in good shape. This one is broken. Oh, see? So these are very old, very oily. This one is sticky and gross. Now we're going to take this opportunity to clean this piece of porcelain up. Make sure it does not have any hairline cracks. Now we need to clean this up. I don't know how long that thing had been stuck on there, but that's probably the reason that it has this rust on here is because that had cracked and water was allowed to get in there. Now that we've got these cleaned up, you can just slide these back on. But before we put them on, probably wouldn't hurt to put a little dab of Loctite. So we're going to rebuild the head of this pump with a General Kit K28, or Kit 28. Is this plastic ring that's going to drop down. The next is the high pressure seal, which will go next. Now, in order to get this into place, you will have to possibly use a screwdriver or something, but you want to be careful not to damage it. But you got to get it started. Once you can get it started, you should be able to work it on into place. So you want to get it down inside that lip, and this is where the plastic restop ring goes. You can see the discoloration right here. That's the place where that notch sits, or had sat previously. So this ring, you have to sandwich it inside of this edge right here. So be sure to do that. Then the next thing you want to do is use this plastic ring, drop it into place. You may have to use the screwdriver on this as well, but you may not. It just depends on how it wants to go, how it wants to work. This one drops straight in without a problem. The next is this brass restop ring. It's going to drop in straight down. In this case, I'm just going to use a ball peen hammer to kind of persuade it into place. Obviously, you want to be very careful and very gentle when using a hammer. This is a brass end on the hammer, and these are obviously brass components. So hopefully that's a good thing. But if it's not, let me know in the comments. So here is the component that we will be putting in next. Now inside of here, there's seals inside of this ring. Now this is the kit that you can get where it's already put together. For some reason, this cylinder in the middle is really probably needed to have been cleaned up a little bit. Now I'm going to give this a little bit of persuasion. There we go. So now that is into place. And we got to do it one more time. There we go. That pump is now ready for reinstallation. And it's done.